West Coast, so to speak. I'm very pleased to say it's time to get down with Downset. They're making a welcome return to the show and to Europe, and you've just kicked off your European tour a little while back. So how are things in the Downset camp?
Actually, right now it's pretty cool. This is like our third festival show. Been playing like a little bit of festivals, a little bit of small shows. I don't really like playing like big shows because it's kind of like a burn, but we've been playing a couple of small shows on the side, trying to keep it a little more intimate and stuff like that. It's cool.
Good to be back in Europe?
Very good to be back in Europe. You know, we spent a year off making the new album and taking some time off and getting our heads together, but it's really good to be back playing in front of the crowds. We're really glad to be back, and we're real thankful for Europe and the UK for having us.
Well, we want to talk about the new album. It's called Do We Speak a Dead Language, and it's your second album, and on the last album you toured and toured and toured. So you must have grown a great deal as a band.
I think we just grew, not just as a band, just as thinkers, you know what I'm saying? We spend so much time just in like a one concentrated area for like 23 years of our lives, and next thing you know, you're traveling the world, seeing things from our perspective. It's bugged out. It's something I never take for granted for a second. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely something you just like. It's definitely something you just think about all the time, man. You know what I'm saying?
How's that reflected on the new album?
Well, I think definitely on the musical perspective that it got a lot more mature, because before we did the first album, you know, Downset was what we did, you know, after school or work or whatever, between jobs, when we can get practice in. But it became our life. You know, Downset became 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I think touring for a year and 4 months definitely tightened up the band. You do anything for a year and 4 months, practically every day, it's going to grow. So I think the music on the new album is much more dynamic, a little bit more of a dimension than the first album. And I think lyrically, it's more personal, and I think it gets a little bit more of, you know, retrospective than, you know, going out and pointing at the world. It's a lot to do. We asked ourselves even, do we speak a dead language? Are the things we're talking about on this record, you know, is that us? You know, do we even follow these anymore? Is love a dead language?
On the map, psychological mind trap. Step to a pool, and I bet it's gotta get going on the principle. Gotta trip it through, do not drive stop. Tell us what the hell about. It's all that we know, it's all that we do. We see the test so many homicides. We thinking it's right, come. Brothers down, the slave day. Sing through and put us down. Let's get rough, but I will survive. But survive, no, I will survive. But survive, no, I will survive. But survive.
Well, thank you very much for joining me, and it's very great to see you back. I'm very happy to see you, and I hope we'll catch you again, and we'll talk like more in depth about the new record. But for now, we're going to have a little look at Downset on video. We don't have a new video from Do We Speak a Dead Language yet, so we'll go back to the old record, the self-titled debut album, and just get down with Downset.